Hey, what's going on, guys? I've got the Unihertz TankPad tablet. Now, after owning this for a couple of weeks and seeing the pricing, I'm a little relieved to say that this is worthwhile now, because before, when I made the video, they didn't really have the pricing out, or I didn't really notice it. And then I saw that it was going for $1,000. That's so much money. Then on their website, they brought it down to $799 on 8849. And that was a little bit better, but still too much in my opinion. Now it's going for a more fair valuation at $599. But actually, if you go onto AliExpress, you can see this going for like, what is it, $550? There you go, $550 right there. And that's a much more like modest and fair price in my opinion. I think it's a good option to pick up over like some other ones. Like I just checked out the Olay phone, and the Olay phone did not work as well as this did. Obviously not, because that one goes for like $410, give or take. So for about $150 more, this is justified, because you do get a projector that's up here. Along with that, there's double the amount of RAM. This has 16 gigabytes of RAM. And then you saw 512 gigabytes of storage. Now, speaking of the storage, in my initial review video, and even right now, if you go into settings, I showed that I had like not too much storage out of the box. And that's really just my unit, because it's just, I have a review unit, and so I guess the review unit only has less storage space. That's the only difference from the review unit to the actual production model. So you'll have much more storage space to start off with, unless if you buy it used from like a reviewer like me online. Yeah, just keep that in mind, that this is the review unit, and it just has 256 gigabytes of storage. Using the projector on here, it was pretty cool. So was the gaming as well. Everything performed really well on this tablet. I had no complaints. I guess if there is one thing, it does weigh a lot. So the only concerning thing about that is that this being a rugged tablet, it might not save you from drops because of that weighing so much. Now, oh yeah, there's also the fingerprint scanner, which I have right here. I don't think I really ever showed that. And it works sometimes. Right now, I don't know why it's not working at all. I think I got the wrong finger. Is that right? No, it's not the case. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working properly. But either way, there is a fingerprint scanner. I don't think I really took my time to learn that. And it does work sometimes really well. I guess that time it just wasn't working too well. But nonetheless, again, going back to it, performance was great. Being a rugged tablet, it might not last after a drop or two just because it weighs so much. You will survive like any waterfalls. There's going to be no water damage, basically no dust damage, things like that. I wish I got to see a few accessories, because one thing I was hoping for was like kind of like a handle to be able to hold this easily, or like wrapped around my hand so I can easily hold this in one hand and like showcase a projector to like a customer or something like that. That would make sense if you're kind of like I think blue-collar jobs would use this, like HVAC techs or something along those lines, to kind of showcase that to someone. That's a really cool feature. I think in general, even for like not using it for work, it is kind of cool to have a projector, to be completely honest with you. But that's just my personal take on it. Just to show you a little bit of gameplay in case if you didn't see the original video, this can play Genshin Impact pretty well. Now I have the graphics set to the highest that I can, and it does kind of stutter here and there, but at the lowest graphics settings, it's really smooth at 60 FPS. This still does a great job though, in my opinion. I mean, as you can tell, there's not anything major, like no major lag. Let me get into some gameplay. So we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, we're noticing a little bit more delays, but yeah, overall, this can handle games pretty well. It's really impressive with the Dimensity 8200, I believe it was, processor. Now, the one thing is you got to remember, when you're buying a rugged tablet, you're not buying it just for the processor itself. If you were, then I'd say don't even go with this one. You can probably get something better at the price point if it's pure specs. But for a rugged tablet, again, this is pretty decent. Let me just do a little more fighting. And yeah, everything I throw at this, it handles it like a champ. So let me know what you guys think, and stay tuned for more, as I'll be checking out more Android tablets in the near future, especially more budget ones, because this is like a little bit out of my range to check out like these higher level ones. Again, for $550, it's not bad from what I can tell. But if there is something better, then again, please let me know in the comments below. And subscribe for more. As always, thanks for watching.